Alright. What's happening is welcome back to my channel, School Gunner. Big up yourselves, guys. Cracking couple of days for the Arsenal fans. Here I am, day off work, doing what I do best on my channel, bringing you some top quality content. I'm going to start at the start, guys. I have Jakub Kiwior announced, the Polish player. But first, I'm going to talk a little about the game. Of course, you know what game I'm talking about. The victory over Man United. I was unfortunately working while that game was on. I was watching it in work. Probably shouldn't be saying that. But yeah, God almighty, the nerves, the tension. What a game. My heart was in my mouth. When United got the second equaliser, when United equalised to make it 2-2, after the Ramsdale mistake, I was honestly like this. You know what I mean? Absolutely insane. What a result. What a performance. What a victory. Just when we needed that shot in the arm, just when we needed for actual people to take note and to realise that this is a serious title bid, that we are really going to push it, along we come and we beat Manchester United in a fantastic game of football. Well-deserved victory. Second half, we came out turbocharged, took control, grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck, and we shut Ten Hag up forever, I think. His big mouth, his comments before the game, De Gea with his whinging, his moaning, the time wasting. Ten Hag's comments before the game, absolutely laughable. I, for one, was high-fiving when the game was over. Honestly, swear to God. We wronged a lot of rights and we righted a lot of wrongs in that game, guys. Let me get that right. We righted a lot of wrongs in that game. Saka was absolutely inspirational. Zinchenko was untouchable, incredible on the ball. The goalkeeper, in fairness, played well, apart from that one mistake. He saved us many, many times. The whole team gave absolutely everything. And of course, our new signing, when he came on, Trossard, he was involved in the third goal. Big up to that man, Eddie Nketiah, man. Big up Eddie Nketiah. He's come in when we needed him. He's proved the critics wrong. He's proved the doubters wrong. He's bulked up. He's got stronger. And he's doing the business. Clement Kuko, where was Gary Alexander, failed manager Neville? What he says. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Him and his comments, this, that, and the other. I want to pay any attention to him. He's United at the end of the day. He was almost choking after the game. He was almost choking on his own words. So I want to pay any attention to what that Muppet said. But yeah, fantastic win. Fantastic performance. Excuse me. Now we have a little break until the Everton game. I think like 8-9 days or so. And then we can prepare after that for the Man City game. I think we're playing Man City in the Cup this week. But to be honest, that league win over United was just a fantastic moment because the team actually grew in belief and stature. And I've never heard the Emirates Stadium so noisy. The crowd are just, the fans that come in are absolutely 110% behind the team. And the players are responding. And the atmosphere at the moment is cracking. Anyone that's lucky enough to have a ticket to get to any game, you're in for some experience, guys, because the home games, the atmosphere is just unbelievable. And the team are backing up the fans with the performances. We beat Spurs. We beat United. We're top of the league. We're 5 points clear of City with a game in hand. We're actually on a better run than the Invincibles back in the day. At this point, we have more points than they did. And that was an incredible squad. We've only lost one. That was that rather unlucky loss to United at Old Trafford. Ten Hag's comments before the game, absolutely laughable, disrespectful. And to be honest, I'm happy because it motivated the players and you could see it. In the second half, they came out and they gave it hell from start to finish. In the last 30 minutes, they never stopped trying. It was just relentless. Attack after attack after attack after attack. The heads never dropped. 2-2, they thought they had us. We never let our heads go down. We never dropped. We kept up the intensity. We kept up the passion. We kept up the football. And we kept playing our game. You could see with about 9 minutes to go, Some of the United players, they were time wasting. De Gea, for example, that waste of space. Some other Muppets. A couple of them actually got injured and they were just tired, dead on their feet. They were lying on the pitch, this and that. I knew at that point, I said to one of the lads in work, we have them. Because that was the breaking point. 10 minutes to go, they were dead on their feet. They were out. And that's when we started to really, really, really test them. But respect to the team, man. Like I said, in the last 30 minutes, it was wave after wave after wave of attack. Relentless pressure on United. And every time they tried to break, we got our foot on the ball and it went to a second phase, a third phase, a fourth phase, a fifth phase. It was just phase after phase after phase. They couldn't break out. They couldn't get free. We had them. And we just started playing football. Constant recycling of the ball. Very good in possession. They were winning the 50-50s in the first half, the physical stuff. I remember saying it to somebody. We need to get on top of them physically because they were physically out-muscling us in areas. And that's all they had to give. Once we managed to get on top of that, we had them. But the skill, and like I said, they never say die attitude. The team could have easily just settled for a point, but they pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. They pushed United to the point where they had to break. The goal had to come from somewhere because they were falling apart. We moved the ball so efficiently. In transition, we can improve. There's always room for improvement. But let's not... Guys, watch the game again now. Watch the second half. Tell me what you see in the last half an hour. It was relentless. Attack after attack after attack. People can talk about Casemiro till the cows come home. It was 11 against 11 out there. And McTominay is a good player. We had him on the rack. We turned the screw. They had no response. They had no answer to that. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic win. I mean, you can't help but be happy. It was an absolutely unreal victory. That's all I'm going to say about that. Unbelievable victory. I mean, the manner of the win then, with the goal coming at the end. Delight for Eddie Nketiah. He's on the double. 2 goals in the game. Bukayo Saka ran riot against Shaw. He just took him to the cleaners. Every time he got the ball, Shaw was backing off. He had him on the back foot. Everybody played out of their skins. Absolutely unbelievable. And you could see what it meant to the fans and the players at the end. A great way to seal the win. We gave them the false hope goal, and then we took it all away. Yeah, what can I say? Big up to my friend Julie, man. She went into a bar on her own, sat there with her Arsenal jersey. The minute she took off her jacket to show the jersey, people were like, put that jacket back on. She got a bit of abuse. She gave it back twice fold. Big up to Julie, man, for bigging up Arsenal, representing, wearing the jersey in a bar, taking a bit of stick, being on her own, but manning up. You know what I mean? And she stood up and she defended the team. You know what I mean? Against some United lowlifes. You know what I mean? A bunch of losers. They've always got something to say. They were quiet at the 90-minute mark, I tell you that for nothing. We put manners on them. We taught them something. The players were saying after the game, they'll have to put extra effort in training now, just like they did after the Spurs game, because they weren't tested. So they need to put in a bit of extra effort to keep themselves up to the level they are, because they just weren't stretched by United or Spurs. At least they're honest. Delighted for Nketiah, man. Big up Eddie Nketiah. Now let's talk about those signings, guys, alright? Jakub Kiwior. I hope I pronounced that right. We have signed the Polish player. The deal has been announced. Alright, let's go through it. Let's talk a little bit about him, about his career, and then let me talk about the signing. Jakub Pietro Kiwior. So he's 23, guys. In February, he will be 23. A Polish professional footballer who plays as centre-back. That's what they were saying. Arteta wanted a bit of competition for Gabriel. That's what he's got. Plays for Premier League club Arsenal and the Poland national team. Wikipedia is fast. He made his Fortuna Liga debut for... Alright, let's see. He has been playing for Spezia Calcio. He's been playing for an Italian team, huh? In Serie A. Yesterday he signed for Arsenal on a long-term contract. Ooh. He's been capped by Poland 9 times. He's only 23, guys. Remember, his career was starting out. All right. Let's talk football. All right, here we go. Arsenal transfer news. Jakub Kiwior, Poland international, signs from Spezia. He made his Poland debut against Holland in a Nations League game last year. The Poland Arsenal have signed Jakub Kiwior from Serie A side Spezia for €20 million on a deal until 2027. The Poland defender, 22, offers much needed support for Mikel Arteta's squad in their title push. Brazilian defender Gabriel having played every Premier League game so far this season. Kiwior matches the profile of player the club have set out to sign. He has won 9 caps for Poland and started all 4 of their matches at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. From donuts to gunners, Kiwior's meteoric rise. I'm going to put this message up so people can see it. I don't need any promotion on my channel now. My channel doesn't need that. My channel is doing fine on its own. Thank you for the offer, but no thank you. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Came here to talk football, not this. Alright. He was pictured at the Arsenal game next to Edu, the club's sporting director, during Sunday's 3-2 win over Manchester United in the Premier League. Kiwior is the second player to join the Premier League leaders this month after a £21 million deal for striker Leandro Trossard from Brighton. His deal through to 2027 has the option of another year after that. He's a young, versatile defender who has shown huge potential and qualities with Spezia and Serie A, and also at international level with Poland, said manager Mikel Arteta. Jakub is a player who will give us strength and quality to our defensive unit. We welcome Jakub and his family to Arsenal and look forward to working with him. He's at the club, guys. He's going to give a bit of defensive cover on a very difficult run-in. We're going to push for the title. Get to know Jakub Kiwior with his fun facts. He may be only 22 years old, but he has packed a lot into his time in the game already. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome along, Mohammed. How are you, my friend? I hope you're keeping well. Welcome to my live stream, and thank you for joining in. Thank you for tuning in. Frank Lampard was sacked 24 hours ago yesterday. Yeah, he was, unfortunately. The writing was on the wall. I mean, Everton have gone through wretched form. They're down in the relegation zone. It's been a very disappointing season for them. I like Frank Lampard, even though, of course, he is a Chelsea player, former Chelsea player. He did a lot of damage to Arsenal back in the day. I like Lampard. I always had a bit of time for him. I respect him, without a doubt. And, you know, he's all right, but it's just unfortunate. Management is a difficult game. With Everton, you're always going to be up against it. And I don't want to sound like, oh, Arsenal fan, arrogant, this and that. No, but you really need to, I mean, they don't have that much money. Of course, they are a pro club, a club with a lot of history, a club that they can be very proud of. But it's a difficult place to go and manage. as per Frank Lampard has found out. I hope he bounces back after this. I hope things improve for him after this, and like I said, that he bounces back. You know what I mean? I really hope he does. He deserves a chance at another team, and I hope he gets that. He is a very, very, very good coach. It just became untenable, and the pressure on him was immense. He looked absolutely wrecked when they showed pictures of him. I think it just got too much for him. And to be honest, it's very hard to turn the tide in that situation. He, of course, is a former player. He's not the most experienced manager in the world. It takes a hell of a lot to get things right. Yeah, I don't think he would have resigned himself. He obviously was told he had to go, that his services were no longer required. It's a tough break for Frank because, like I said, I have a lot of respect for him. He's actually quite a likable guy. It's very unfortunate, Mohammed. It's very unfortunate. What do you think about this new signing by Arsenal? What do you think about the signing of Polish central defender Jakub Kiwior from the Serie A, from Spezia? He's coming from the Italian Serie A. He was in the stadium, sitting next to Edu during the win over Manchester United. So yeah, let me know what you think about this signing and how you think he's going to help us in the season. All right, let me have a look. 1 second, guys. Let me just look at something. Need to do my own investigating into my channel. YouTuber is a full-time job, guys. Make no mistake about it. Thank you to everybody for your continued support. Yeah, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone for your continued support. All right, let's see. Nice. But yeah, we've been doing well. And this is a sign that is really going to help us in our push. Of course, we're going for the league title. Like I said before the game on Sunday, we needed to pull out all the stops in that match. We needed to win that game. Simple as. It needed to be, we needed to set a marker down, and we needed to take the opportunity that was being given to us, getting United in our home ground. I said before the game that we just needed to win the game. It's another game, another 3 points. Whether it was United we were playing, it doesn't matter who the opponent was. It was a home game. We needed to win. Simple as. Of course, it was pleasurable United for all that gone on. It was really nice to beat them. It was nice to get that victory. But yeah, we can be proud of the team and the performance. It was an incredible performance, like I said. They've never stopped trying right up until the end. It was just non-stop pressure, non-stop, all the way. All right, let's get to know this new player that Arsenal have signed. He started at his hometown Tichy, and he was quickly spotted by Anderlecht, and he moved to Belgium age 16. He was a member of the youth team. He played alongside Sambi Lokonga, who was breaking into the first team. His international career also began at this time with Poland's under-16s, and he would feature for every age group through to the under-21s before honours arrived. With opportunities limited in Belgium, he made a switch to Slovakia in January 2019 by signing for Zilin Putareza, and his senior debut arrived the day after his 19th birthday in a 3-1 victory against SC Nitra. He quickly rose to prominence in his new surroundings, and despite suffering relegation in his first season, when in 7 months he had found himself wearing the captain's armband. That's how MSK Zilnia, one of Slovakia's most successful teams, snap him up, and they swapped relegation scraps for title tilts. His 2 seasons at the club went well. Jakub would help Zilnia to a runners-up finish in the league in his first season, and the Slovakian Cup final the following year, where he opened the scoring but couldn't prevent an extra time defeat to fellow giants Slovan Bratislava. He then featured 8 times in the Europa Conference League qualifiers, his first taste of European football, before Italian side Spezia spotted his potential and paid €2 million to recruit him 5 minutes before the transfer window closed in August 2021. Jakub had to be patient to make his Spezia debut. 3 months after his arrival, he was handed a starting spot at the San Siro in a Serie A game against Inter Milan. The majority of his appearances in his first season at the club came as a defensive midfielder, as he helped his team avoid relegation with 6 points. His impressive displays in Serie A led to a first international call-up in June 2022. Jakub made his full international debut during a Nations League draw against the Netherlands. His performance drew praise from national team skipper and Polish icon Robert Lewandowski. "Listen to me, this is a real player," he has previously said. "I noticed it during the warm-up before the match against the Netherlands. In training, it's very difficult to see certain things. Then I saw him in the match. Extraordinary. Really great potential." Starring on the world stage. After impressing many in his early appearances, Poland, Jakub was a surefire pick for their World Cup squad, despite only winning 5 caps before the tournament. He was named alongside former Gunners Wojciech Szczesny and Christian Bielik in the 26-man squad that headed to Qatar. There he would play every minute of their campaign, which brought clean sheets in their opening 2 matches against Mexico and Saudi Arabia. Despite a loss to Argentina in the final group game, the 22-year-old helped Poland reach the last 16 for the first time in 36 years before they were defeated by finalist France. Jakub Kiwior signs on a long-term contract. Welcome to North London, Jakub. The 22-year-old Polish international defender, who made 43 appearances during his time with the Italian side, was part of the national team squad at the recent FIFA World Cup in Qatar. Sporting director Edu said, "We're delighted to have completed the signing of Jakub Kiwior. He's a young talent who we've been monitoring for a while now. We are all now looking forward to working with Jakub and seeing his continued development with us. We welcome Jakub to Arsenal." Manager Mikel Arteta added, "It's great that Jakub is joining us. He's a young, versatile defender who has shown huge potential and qualities with Spezia and Serie A, and also at international level with Poland. He is a player who will give us strength. He will give us strength and quality to our defensive unit. We welcome Jakub and his family to Arsenal and look forward to working with him. Jakub will wear the number 15 shirt, buy your Kiwior shirt now, and will immediately join up for training with his new teammates. Everyone in Arsenal welcomes Jakub to the club." There you have it, guys. He's an Arsenal player. Simple as. We can be absolutely delighted with that. I mean, a very, very good signing for the club. Gives us cover in defence. We can be quite happy with that, yeah. Things are looking good for us. I mean, we can't complain, honestly. We can't complain about that. A good signing, a strong signing. Going to take us places, yeah. It's going to be good for the club. Mark my words. A very, very, very good signing. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm absolutely delighted about that victory against United. I swear to God. It's going to be a very interesting second half of the season for us. The win was... I was confident enough before the game, but I knew United had the players to hurt us, and I knew we were really going to have to play well to win. And that's the way it proved. We really, really, really needed to open them up The pressure that we exerted on United in the second half, especially in the last 30 minutes, was unrelenting. We never gave up. The drive, the discipline, the belief, everything was shown there. Laid it all on the table. Nothing more, nothing less. Respect to the team for that. Luca AFC joining the stream. How are you getting on, man? I hope you're keeping well. I have the day off work finally, so I said I'd do a little stream, do my thing. We're going to sort us there. Just kind of half in shot. Absolutely brilliant win over Man United. I mean, it still seems like a dream. I mean, it was a fantastic victory. What more can I say? I'm sure you watched the game yourself. I mean, the second half especially, we just took flight. Saka was everywhere. Zinchenko, Zini played out of his skin. In fairness to Ramsdale, he made that mistake for United's equaliser, but apart from that, he was solid. I mean, he saved us a good few times, like he did in the Spurs game. Big up Ramsdale, man. Every player played their part. There's no doubt about it. I mean, from start to finish, everybody played their part. The team attacked with real menace. We got United on the back foot and we kept recycling possession. They couldn't break out for long periods of the game. We bottled them up. Like Eric Ten Hag's comments before the game, disrespectful. I mean, he should take a long, hard look at himself. I know he's a manager. I know he needs to show belief and build up confidence in his team before. I know it's about getting them mentally prepared and a bit of belief. But this wasn't the same Arsenal team that lost at Old Trafford. And he didn't seem to be clued into that at all. I mean, at least be honest with yourself. Now he has nowhere to hide. Now he needs to be honest with himself. But his comments before the game were just disrespectful. And I was delighted that we won. But it definitely motivated the Arsenal players. So his comments, his attitude backfired. De Gea is another guy. And I mean, with 10 minutes to go, the time wasting that was going on. I mean, the ref should have done something about that. United were time wasting. They were dead on their feet at the 80-minute mark. And I said to one of the lads I was watching the game with, we have them. This is it. And we had 10 more minutes of normal time to turn the screw. They were hanging on. They were hacking the ball anywhere. We were all over them. They got mashed. It might have only been 3-2, but we stuffed them in the second half. Like I said yesterday in work, in front of half the guests and everything, we stuffed them like a Thanksgiving turkey. And that's all it was about it. Unrelenting in attack. We just were building the whole time, phase after phase after phase. We never let the heads go down. We never let the heads drop. We were looking for the breakthrough. We were looking for that goal that was going to win us the game. And finally, thank God, it came through Eddie Nketiah. And a fantastic finish from him. And that was it. United were done. They weren't in the game in the second half, to be honest. The only guy they looked like he could do something was Rashford. We had it bottled up. Hey, what's up, G? What's up with you, man? What's going on? You happy about this new signing that we have? Maybe we're also going to go for Caicedo. We'll have to see. But Jakub Kiwior has signed from Syria outside Spezia on a long-term deal. He was actually at the game on Sunday to win over United at the Emirates, sitting outside Ed, of course, a man I met rather luckily last September when I was in London city centre. I'm living in London, of course. I was in central London, and I just happened to bump into Edu with his wife and his minder. And yeah, not much of a conversation. Said hello, told him I'm an Arsenal fan, got a photo taken. He looked a bit apprehensive, I think, because a lot of fans maybe were on his case at that point. Things weren't going too well with the club, and he was getting a lot of stick from the fans. He looked a bit apprehensive when he saw me, because I'm not the smallest guy in the world, guys, and you know what I mean. He looked a bit apprehensive when he saw me because I was just like, you know, yeah, a road man. So he saw me and he was kind of like, oh man, here we go, you know. The fan is going to get stuck in me. So I said, are you Edu Gaspar? He said, I am. And he was kind of like, I am. And he was like that. I said, it's fine. I said, I'm an Arsenal fan. And got a photo taken. We were both smiling, shook his hand. I said, look, thank you very much. And best of luck for the season, Edu. And I made my way away. He had a minder there with him. He could land the plane on the guy's back. So, and Edu himself is 6'4". He's a giant. towering over me. So I thought, I'm 5'10", like. So I said, you know what, I leave it off. That wasn't the right time and the place, guys, to be getting stuck in him. I decided when I saw the height of him and the size of the guy that was his mind, where I was like, maybe I'll just leave that one off this time. He's lucky, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, the guy was a monster to get with him. Like I said, guys, you could land a plane on his back. He had a head like a bowling ball. A monster. Yeah, Luca, man, what do you think of the game? What do you think of the victory that we got over United? And honestly, what do you think of our chances? What do you think of our chances for winning the league? I mean, how do you see it working out? I mean, if you were a betting man, would you wait till March and put a couple of grand on Arsenal? A couple of grand? A couple of hundred? I mean, if you were a betting man, guys, which I would just see it there. I'm not going to condone gambling on my channel, but if you were a betting man, would you wait till March and see if we're still thereabouts? I mean, it was a very, very good win. It's really after setting us up. This new signing is going to give us extra cover in the defence. We made a couple of good signings, guys, and to be honest, it didn't cost us an arm and a leg. This guy Mudryk for Chelsea, he looks unreal. I saw him against Liverpool, and he was just like dynamite. An incredible player. He is a serious player, but we can be very happy with our purchases. I mean, Trossard for me is a fantastic player. Big fan, Premier League experience. He's a really skillful player, a ball carrier, like a lot of the Arsenal team. Jakub, happy also. I mean, bit of cover and central defence is a very good thing. Gabriel has played every game so far. At some point, we need to let him have a little bit of a rest through the season. Otherwise, he's going to be no more good to us. But yeah, respect to Arsenal, man. A fantastic. The last two games we played, incredible victories. And we really socked it to United. We obliterated them in the second half, and I was absolutely delighted. One of the best performances I've seen. We really have a chance this season. But let's see, because City are there, and they are menacing. They had a good 3-0 win over Wolves themselves, so it's going to be interesting for us. We just have to see the way it works out. But definitely, we can be confident because we've got it going on right now, big time. Yeah, a lot of people watching my stream now. Great to have you along, guys. Welcome. Please like this video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. If you want, you can donate. I am monetized. If you want to donate 50 pence, a pound, whatever, donate something to the OSG. Get me across to America. That would be nice. Yeah, a real change in my life at the moment, guys. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, any of you that know me personally or that are in contact with me per WhatsApp, nobody on here, but yeah, a real big change in my life, guys, since last October. My wife left me. So obviously I have been active with my channels from 2018 onwards. But luckily, whichever way you want to look at it, unfortunately last October my wife walked out on me. So it is what it is, guys. But that is life. You've got to roll with the punches, yeah. I want to thank everybody that has been supporting my channel all through the years since I started in 2018 up to this point. And I'm going to give you a bit of a life lesson, guys. All right? It's got to do with life more than football, yeah? But listen to what I got to say. All right. I want to speak from the heart there. Life will sometimes come along and it will challenge you, yeah? And life is full of ups and downs, like when the lads on work said to me when he heard the bad news. Life is full of ups and downs, and life will come along and it will challenge you from time to time. But rise above it, even in the worst of circumstances, which I find myself in. Life will come along to challenge you from time to time. Rise above it. In these moments, trust me, because I know, guys, I'm going through right now, you will know yourself better than you ever thought possible. When these moments come along, these difficult moments in life. Anyone can be smiling, guys, when things are going good. But in hard times like this, you'll really get to know yourself, and you'll know who you are, and you'll know who your friends are. You know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to go too in depth about it. But if you ever face a situation like I am faced with, like a really, really tough time in life, remember who you are, yeah? Remember who you come from, where you come from. But remember who you are and tough it out and move forward because that's all you can do. Salvage what, salvage what you can and move forward. It's as simple as that. But you will know yourself better than you ever thought possible. And you will come out of it stronger. That's all I'm going to say about that. Move forward in life, guys. Be strong. Back to football. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic result over Manchester United. The manner of it was pleasing because we let them back in 2-2. We gave them the false hope goals, and then we snatched it all away from them at the end. A fantastic performance from the team. We absolutely mashed them in the second half. We blew them off the park. They weren't even in the game. They weren't even in the match. Simple as that. I see there's 7 people watching now. If any of you kind people want to donate a little bit of money to my channel, please do. As I monetized, you would be helping me out. And yeah, what can I say, guys? The victory over United last Sunday will live long in the memory. I'm actually going to watch it there now, and I'm going to give my thing on it. Of course, I'm going to have the sound off. Otherwise, that is in violation. That would be copyright infringement on YouTube. You need to learn about these things as a YouTuber, guys. I know Luca knows about this. Copyright infringement. Not that he's done it, but us Arsenal, us YouTubers, we need to be wary of that, yeah. I'm also going to big up his channel, man. Big up Luca's channel, guys. If you haven't checked out the man's channel already, please do. He's got over 2,500 subscribers. Well over 1,000 more than me. Check out his channel. Like his videos. Subscribe to his channel. And if you subscribe to Luca's channel, guys, make sure to click on the notifications bell. You get notified every time the man uploads content. Come on, guys. Smash those likes for Luca, man. Subscribe to the man, guys. Build up his subs. All right. Let's watch the game. Sorry about the noise in the background, guys. I'm living with a bunch of animals. All right. Let's watch a little bit of the game. Here we go. Let me just turn off the sound. Otherwise, like I said, copyright infringement. All right, there we go. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, guys, there we go. The United Arsenal game. I'm going to do a little bit of thing of it. So in the first half, guys, Arsenal in possession. We give the ball away. Partey loses it. Rashford fly through and unleashes a rocket past Ramsdale into the back of the net. That was 1-0. Rashford right at the start of the match. Ramsdale beating all ends up. Partey gave the ball away and we were punished. Arsenal bounced back. Here we are in position. Ketia, he doesn't miss those. 1-1. Unstoppable. All United could do was pick the ball up. It was done. 1-1. Great goal. That was it. Arsenal on the attack again. The ball played to Saka. He takes on Shaw. Little dummy, quick feet. He comes inside, shoots. And that's 2-1. Brilliant goal from Saka. 2-1 to Arsenal. And we were flying at that point. Absolutely flying forward. Great goal from Saka. Brilliant finish. And that's all there was about it. United on the attack. Rashford wriggles free. Great shot and a fantastic save from Ramsdale. Great play from Rashford and a great save from Ramsdale. kept it at 2-1 to Arsenal. From the resulting corner, swings in. Ramsdale comes out to try to catch, but misses it. Clashes with Tomiyasu, and it's in for Martinez. 2-2. His first goal for the club. Ramsdale went out to catch and couldn't. And Martinez, he got it in. He profited on it. Arsenal again, playing the ball wide. Saka again. Makes space, shoots, and clips the post. Exact same move again. Almost came off for him. Clipped the post. Arsenal again pressing. Ball into a dangerous area. It breaks for Eddie Nketiah. He shoots and saved from De Gea. Two brilliant opportunities there from Arsenal. And United hanging on. Arsenal building again. Working the ball well. Into the dangerous wide areas. Stepping inside. Saka. Thomas Partey. Xhaka. Trossard. Zinchenko. Odegaard, and that man Nketiah finishes it off. And there you go, guys. 3-2 to Arsenal. A double for Nketiah. And that's all she wrote. A great, great performance. Delighted to see the fans so happy. Absolutely flying. They were so carried away there with that game. Delighted to see the fans, guys. Del Boy Gunner turning up. Is it going to be more than one comment today, Del Boy? I'm good, man. I'm good, Keeping the sunny side up, yourself. You have the day off work today, so I said I'd do a little bit on the channel for a while, I picked up a lot of subscribers there in the last couple of days. I picked up almost 200. So it's really after boosting my channel. That was a really a much needed injection, a boost to my channel, to be honest. I didn't see it coming, but I did a couple of videos, Del Boy, on Trossard, joining the club. One of them I had 13,500 views, and the other one I had 5,000. I mean, I got almost 200 subscribers to join my channel, and it was completely unexpected. Like, I only had 1,300 subscribers in 4.5 years, 5 years. In 5 years, I had 1,300 subscribers, legit subscribers, yeah. You know what I mean? No bots, real subscribers. And I worked very hard to get that 1,300, but only 1,300 in 5 years is not much, let's be honest. And in those couple of days, I claimed 200. I mean, and a lot of the people watching now joined from there. So I got people that are actually active on my channel, because a lot of the subscribers I have, they did me a favor by subscribing, but they don't watch. You know what I mean? But these people are actually interested in watching, so it was a good bit of business. But I hope you're keeping well, man. I hope you're doing good. I hope things over in Dublin are alright. Things are grand in London, man. It's a sunny day today, but it's cold enough. You know what I mean? Like -6 or so at the moment in the nighttime, like. But it's alright. I got home yesterday at 2 in the morning. I was like, you know what I mean? Say no more about it. I came home after work 2 in the morning. Traffic in London sometimes, man, can be just off the wall altogether. Just unreal. Seriously. Yeah, when you have to travel through central London sometimes after work, man, it can be a real sobering experience. But guys, listen, big up this man's channel if you haven't already. Yeah? Subscribe to Del Boy's channel. He also has his son's channel. I think it's Zach TV. Maybe he'll put the name up there again. Yeah, I'm very bad for remembering. But big up Del Boy Gunner TV's channel, guys. If you haven't already, subscribe to his channel now. This is his handle. Make sure if you subscribe that you click on the notifications bell. Then you get notified every time Del Boy Gunner TV uploads content. He's always uploading a lot of quality content. His watch-alongs, his live streams, this, that, and the other. He gets guests coming on. Very entertaining stuff. So do yourselves a favor, guys. Check out Del Boy's channel and big up Del Boy, man. And big up his son's channel, man. If he wants to put the name of his son's channel up too, and I'll post that too. I know it's Zach TV. I know your son is called Zach, yeah. I'm not going to say any more than that. I'm on social media, but about your personal life. But if you want to big up his channel, man, drop it in the messages and I'll put it up. Yeah, I think it's Zach TV, isn't it? Anyway, let me know. All right, guys, big up. It's 14 degrees in Dublin. I'll get the barbecue out. Jesus, it's almost like Cork. Christ Almighty! Imagine what it's like in Cork. I haven't been back in Cork in over a year. I'd imagine what it's like down there. Down south, like, it's a little bit warmer. A lot of Dublin people were actually in my job yesterday. I work in a hotel, and there was a lot of Dublin people turned up, actually, very friendly, drinking like fish, of course. And yeah, one of them, she's just after finishing her studies. She's a graduate, so she just graduated from the university in Dublin. And yeah, all her family came over to have a laugh, so they booked into the hotel, and they were making some noise. I swear to God, the noise by the ruckus. Other people were there in the restaurant and bar. They were looking down like, "Jeez." I was just laughing. Ah, man, big up, man. Let me check this. Just got an email there for some clone. Oh, the dumb email. All right, guys. Here it is. I'm gonna big up Del Boy Son's channel. Yeah. There it is, guys. Zach Football TV. So you've got the two of them there, right? You've got Del Boy Gunner TV, guys. That's his channel. Check it out. Like and subscribe. Comment in his comment section. Smash the likes for the man, guys. Smash the subscribe. Below is his son's channel, yeah? Zach Football TV. Same again, guys. Hit those likes. Subscribe to Zach, guys. He's only a young fella. He knows about football. You know what I mean? Subscribe to his channel, guys. He's only a young fella. Big up, man. Subscribe, like, and do your thing, yeah? And come support the two guys, guys. Guys. Come support the two guys, guys. Big up, man. Big up the Irish on YouTube, man. Big up. And big up everyone, man. Big up Luca's channel as well. Luca's channel, guys. I'm going to give it a plug. Subscribe to Luca. Like his videos. Comment in the comment section below, guys. Comment on his videos. When you subscribe, make sure you click the notifications bell. Then you get notified every time the lads are going to upload content. If you subscribe and you don't click the notification bell, guys, it's worth nothing. You know what I mean? Because you want to know when they're uploading content, maybe you're going to come in and join in. Maybe it's something useful. Arsenal news, watch-alongs, reviews, previews. You wouldn't know who'd be on it. Like if you watched any of Del Boy's channel, you know what I mean? He hijacked Robbie a few once, I think. He tried to get Robbie, you know what I mean? From AFTV. He kind of pounced on him. Caught him unawares, guys. He caught him with his pants down. You know what I mean? Not literally, but you know what I mean? He caught him with his pants down. Kind of tried to hijack his interview a bit. All right. There we go. Big up, man. Big up, everyone. They put this back up. What do you think of this new signing, Del Boy? You rate him, man. What do you think of this defender? You rate the guy. I mean, he doesn't seem that bad. I'm a big fan of Trossard. The thing I like about Trossard, Premier League experience. I'm just going to call it as it is, yeah. He has Premier League experience. Simple as. Good player. He can score a goal. He's creative, very attack-minded, plays on the front foot the whole time. But he has the Premier League experience, and that's what I'm looking for. Guys that already are used to the level of competition. They know the opposition. You know what I mean? Big up, man. Good signing for us. I'm very happy with that signing of Trossard. And I mean, it was just perfect. Everything about it, leading up to the United game, afterwards. Now this Polish signing has been confirmed. Of course, he was at the Emirates last Sunday in the win over United, sitting alongside the man that I met last September, Edu. I mean, it couldn't have gone better for us. Like, I mean, a lot of, like, look, guys, I was Arteta out, yeah. I'm saying it almost in the past tense now, yeah. I don't think I should be putting stick into the man when the team are playing so well. But I'm Arteta out. But I don't think I should be putting the boot into the guy when the team are playing so well. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for the team. I'm an Arsenal fan. The only thing that matters to me, guys, is that the team plays well and the team plays good football. I care about the club. I don't care about anything else. You know what I mean? I don't care about my channel. I don't care about a couple of pounds that I make on it. I make £3 or £4, whatever. I have a full-time job, guys. I'm a made man. I don't care about any of that. I only care about Arsenal Football Club. The most important thing to me is that we're playing good football and the team is successful and it's bringing happiness to the fans. I don't care about anything else. And at the moment, it's bringing a lot of happiness to a lot of people. And I'm grateful for that because we're back. We're on top. We're playing good football. Whether we win the league or not, the team is moving in the right direction. And that pleases me as an Arsenal fan. That's all I care about. I don't care about anything else. I am Arteta out. I've always been, but I don't feel like now's the right time putting a boot into him because it's bringing a lot of happiness to people and he's got the team playing. We're playing good, attractive football. We're not doing a George Graham. With all due respect to George Graham, he had his tactics. Yeah, 1-0 to the Arsenal, everyone behind the ball, and we'll stink a goal. We're playing football the way it should be played. Like I said, it's bringing a lot of happiness to a lot of people in what has been a very difficult 2 years or so with COVID. So big up, man. Everybody has to come and support the team. Let's all push in the one direction this season and see where it takes us. You care about the club or you don't. That's all that matters. You watched the video that was posted on my channel by a friend of mine, a gooner, yeah, Julie. Check out her video, what she says, yeah. The video is entitled The Truth. Check it out, see what she says. Support the team is all that matters. Regardless of what is going on, support for the team. As simple as that. Of course, we're going to get annoyed when things weren't going our way recently, but now we're flying and the team is playing good football. And like I said, it's bringing happiness to a lot of people. And we're playing good, creative, attacking football. Something that the club, this great club of ours, can be proud of. And this dinosaur here can be proud of. Gunnosaurus. Everybody can be proud of it. So big up, man. We're back, guys. We're back. Fantastic 2 victories recently. It's going to be interesting against City, no doubt about it. But we're in there, we're fighting, and it's going to be a very interesting second half of the season. We're lucky to be in this position, finally, that we can look forward to the rest of the season and say, you know what, we're going to have a back off it. We're going to have a real goal. And that's what's going to happen. It's going to be a very, very interesting. My channel really lighting up right now. A lot of people tuning in. Welcome along, guys. If you want, donate a little bit of money to my channel. I'm subscribed. I'm monetized, I mean. So if you want to donate a little bit of money, get you also going to the US. Trip to New York would be nice. Help me get over my divorce blues. Del by Gunner TV, not bad. He's an upgrade on Rob Holding. I'm loving the Trossard signing. He's definitely an upgrade on Rob Holding, man. Definitely an upgrade on Rob Holding, no doubt about it. Trossard, like I said, man, Premier League experience, Del Boy. That's what we're talking about here. He's on the money. He knows what it's about. He knows the opposition, and he's up to that level. You know what I mean? He knows the pace of the game. He's got that experience, man. It's vital. Absolutely top, man. Very, very happy. Like when we got Ben White, it took him a while to settle, but he also had Premier League experience. That to me is worth its weight in gold. You know what I mean? Seriously, man. These guys can hit the ground running. It did take Ben White a while, but now you see the quality coming through. Trossard is a real good performer. A real slice of luck for us that he had such a falling out with the Brighton coach. I mean, I don't want to be, making light of that situation or being happy about someone else's misfortune, but a real slice of luck with us that he was out of favour at Brighton. He had his disagreement with the coach. Something happened in training, disagreement between him and another player. They wouldn't say any more than that. But the coach didn't want to see him on the training ground again. He didn't even want to look at him. And that really played into our hands, yeah, because they were quick to offload him as quick as they could. Of course, they have another player, I think, Memomo. He's playing unreal for them at the moment. So maybe they don't think they're going to miss Trossard as much. But you're always going to miss a player like Trossard with his ability. Sorry if I'm a little bit tired and drawn there, guys. I got in at 2 in the morning after heading off for work at midday. So say no more about it. And where I work, it's a hotel. I was in the restaurant bar service last night. We got nailed. Absolutely massacred. It was, I tell you, what a workout. Trust me. I had a lot of people, Irish people, come up and are celebrating in a bar. You know, you're in for a night's work. So that's all it was about it. Oh my God. Yeah, what more can I say? Absolutely delighted with that result. Big up, man, for everybody tuning into my channel. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for all your comments. We're after getting him, man, guys. We're after signing him. We're also being leaving with Caicedo. Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know if we get him, but we're meant to be leaving Chelsea, and it's from Moses Caicedo and Amadou Onana. There's a real transfer frenzy going on. Yeah, we're really keen to sign that midfielder Caicedo, guys. Chelsea have failed to agree a deal for him. He's playing for Brighton. He wanted to move to the bridge, but was not willing to force a move. He's from Ecuador. He's an international. Arsenal are looking to sign a new midfielder for next season. One of the top targets, actually, for Arsenal guys was Declan Rice. A player that I myself think is a good player, but of course, for me, for Irish fans, he turned his back on our national team to play for England. So for me, take it or leave it. I'd prefer if he didn't come to the club, to be honest. I don't want to see him wearing the red and white of Arsenal because, say no more. There's growing expectation he's going to leave West Ham this summer. Yeah, grand. He's 24. He's thought to be keen on a move to the Emirates to play under Mikel Arteta. I doubt we'll get him. I doubt he'll come. But Arsenal are identifying alternative options, which I think is more realistic. Caicedo at Brighton. There's a player at Everton. These are midfield players now. Yeah? There's a player at Everton. He's Amadou Onana. He is also under consideration. Of course, with everything going so bad, they could face the drop. Now Frank Lampard has been sacked 24 hours ago. Poor Frank Lampard. He's gone. So maybe they'll be offloading a couple of their players. We'll just have to see what happens. It is what it is. Hard to say. You'd have to wonder, I mean, you'd have to think about it. I mean, what's it all about, really, I suppose you could say. But definitely, we could do with strengthening in the midfield. There's no doubt about it. Games are won and lost in the midfield. And if we can't get Declan Rice, we should go for these two guys. But to be honest, I think they're better than him. Obviously, if you're an England fan, you think that they have the best players in the world, but that is far from the truth. Everton's Onana, strong as an ox, fantastic player. Onana is actually having the best of times at the moment. Lampard is gone. We'll have to see how that works out. Chelsea went for Caicedo twice this month, and the bids were over 55 million. He's expecting to stay at the MX Arena for the rest of the season. He says he's focused on Brighton. Yeah. They wanted a lot of money for him anyway, to be honest. Yeah, we seem to be going up against Chelsea, though. You know what I mean? We seem to be going up against Chelsea for the player, to be honest. So it's a bit, it's not going to be easy for us because they're going in for him too. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. Say no more. You know what I mean? We definitely could do with signing a midfielder. There's no doubt about that. I mean, we would definitely be doing well if we could do that. No doubt about it. But yeah, it is what it is, really. We'll have to see. Hopefully things will work out for us and we can actually we can sign that player. It would be good. I'm going to knock this live stream on the head for an hour, guys. Maybe I will come on later this evening and see if there's anybody around and watching. Thank you for everybody for supporting my channel. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you to Del Boy for coming on. Remember, guys, it's Del Boy Gunner TV and Zach Football TV. Subscribe to both these channels, like their videos, and make sure you click on that notifications bell. For every time the two lads to upload a bit of content. Big up, man. Support them, man. Big up to Diggs, man, for coming on. Big up Luca, man. Check out his channel too, guys. Big up Mohammed. Big up Clement. Alright, guys. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you to everybody for coming along and joining my live stream here. This video will be anyway on my channel soon, so people can watch it. Thank you to everybody for your continued support. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day, Del Boy, man. Things are looking positive for us Schooners, man. Take me on your channel sometime. You want me to come on, I'll come on. Yeah. You invite me, I'll come on. Myself, you, Kyle, whatever. Thank you to everybody for your continued support, guys. Like this video for me. Comment in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you want to donate a little bit to the old school gunner, get me across to New York, please do. When I'm in New York, I'm going to challenge Troops, if he's there, because he's in London right now. All right, guys, big up. Huh? Enjoy the rest of your day and take it easy. Peace.